NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Peach Invitational. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday and trying for another one today.
Great start.
Here at the par 3 second hole, it's just under 215 yards and really a good-looking hole. The water is not necessarily in play for the professionals. Bunker left and a bunker just short of the green. This is probably a 4, 5, or 6 iron for most of the professionals. The bigger hitters might be able to get there with a 7. So on the putting surface and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second.
You want to know the difference between good scores and average scores? That.
Right there. Has his par. Moving on to the third hole now. Short par 4, under 400 yards.
I'm loving that balance.
He just blasted that one down the fairway. Out there about 325 yards. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. He's made it. Now to the par 4 fourth. At first glance, you see 440 yards. Some of us might say that's a long par 4, but in today's professional game, good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Little uphill to this green, Frank. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. Boy, he looked like Ben Crenshaw right there. That was smooth and easy, right in the heart. Back on the tee here at East Lake, fifth hole. 520-yard par 4. That is just a beautiful shot. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Par 3/6 here at East Lake, always a fan favorite and one of the most challenging holes on the course. That one inside of 10 feet, really dialed in. Locked in on the read and the speed. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts.
Well read.
Par 4 7, slight dogleg to the left, 434 yards. Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Up with the big boys now, Frank.
Well, we saw that previous tee shot go 310. This one's further.
I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. This par 4 is a dogleg left with bunkers and trees on that left side of the fairway, so that should deter players from cutting the corner. Although often thought of as a birdie hole, this 8th has a relatively small, firm green surrounded by a deep bunker in front, thick rough on all sides. Birdies might not be as plentiful as people think. Well, that's the way you draw it up here at the 8th. You want to get it out there. He's done that, and he's kept it in the fairway. Par 4 8th, Frank, draw it up for us, this approach shot.
Well, a good tee shot, just a short iron in here. This is one hole, really, where you should go at the flag. If the flag's on the left, take it on. Flag's on the right, take it on.
On the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Very nicely done, right on the dance floor. Nudge this one home, finish it up. Continues to roll the ball very well. Now to the longest hole on the course and the first par 5. It's the 600-yard 9th hole. They'll be happy with that. In the fairway, now a good chance to attack this hole. Frank, here at the par 5 9th, it is a green light special here.
It is, but coming off that downhill lie, the ball's likely to come out a little lower than normal, and therefore you have to use the terrain. The second shot here, it should kick left and forward into this par 5.
Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation. Oh, dude, that's an eagle. Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back 9, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way. Rich, that was a heat-seeking missile. That is out there.
And they make it look so easy, and we know it isn't, but when you hit T-balls that long and that straight, it does make the game kind of simple. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Early part of this second 9 and a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Well, Frank, it's our job to get excited.
You can't when you leave it short, though.
I'm sad.
He's making my job hard.
Good putt. Moving on now to the 11th and another par 3. Frank, this one just under 200 yards.
Does play a little bit uphill, and really it's like a V-shaped green. Those two front bunkers really pitch the front of that green in. Hole actually gets a little easier the further the flag goes up the green. It's a little wider, and the chances of having an uphill putt increase.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, and trying for another one today. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Now to the par 4 12th. It's only 391 yards, so Frank, where could a player run into some trouble here?
It's actually the green here, Rich. The whole hole slopes downhill, and when you look at the second shot into this green, it looks like it pitches back to front, but that's an optical illusion. When you get onto this green, it's actually relatively flat, but you'd swear the green slopes towards you.
And setting up here in the rough.
Great shot out of the rough. He avoided all the troubles just to get that on the green.
That was not an easy shot. He'll settle. Well, that's how you keep a round going. Make putts just like that. This is a par 4 that will test the players. 476 yards, the 13th hole. And Frank, it's a good driving hole.
It certainly is. It plays closer to 500 yards because you're going uphill. Avoid the two bunkers on the left. That's a given there. You can see those off the tee. And that second shot, make sure you take enough club to carry that bunker on the left.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Good swing. Good shot yet again. Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Down it. That's a birdie. Backing up that long 13th hole, we now arrive at the 14th, and this too is a challenging par 4, Frank.
Tough fairway to hit because of the pitch from the left side of the fairway to the right side of the fairway. No fairway bunkers to worry about, but if you watch the Tour Championship over the years, you'll find the majority of the field live in that right rough. It's the most difficult part of playing this downhill par 4.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Terrific golf shot. Just drip that in.
Well, it's 4 1/4 inches. Use it all.
We mentioned just 2 par 5s here at East Lake, and here is that second par 5. It's the 15th and only 525 yards.
Yeah, this is a doozy, really, especially where it comes in the round. It forces you to attack the hole. There's plenty of trouble off the tee, bunkers right and that solitary one on the left. But the second shot, if you can just keep it slightly left of the flag, you'll notice the natural contours will send that ball to the right.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Here we are at the 16th now. that one is deep. Every bit of that ball. Trying to pull it all together here late in the round. The approach now to the 16th.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday and a chance for another one today. Not a gimme, but well within his range. In the hole for birdie. Frank, the par 4 17th at 455 yards has become really one of the most famous holes on the PGA Tour.
By virtue of that great up and down by Bill Haas when the level of the lake had been reduced just to the level where he could actually play that vital third shot. The hole is a slight dogleg left, par 4, fairly flat. Those 3 bunkers down the right are absolutely perfect if you're going to just bail out to the right. You'll certainly learn how to play fairway bunker shots. If you can find the fairway, this green raise slightly and you'll see that gaping front bunker that protects the front.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
So a tester from 4 feet. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
On to the finishing hole here at Eastlake Golf Club. Not many courses end with a par 3. It's always a fun finishing hole. Appears to be tracking well. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Seems to really have the touch today. There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds in, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's the final round of the Peach Invitational. Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
Frank, uphill shot. What did you like to do on a play like this?
The biggest thing really is to try and work on your balance. You've got to make sure you get through the shot and normally take an extra club.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round. Great start.
On to the second hole now, and really a nice mix of opening holes here at Eastlake. 214 yards here on this tricky par 3. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Oh my goodness, Frank, I think that maybe went in. Moving on to the third hole now, short par 4, under 400 yards.
Oh, if this is up, it's good.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
On the green in regulation. Made par yesterday, this one for birdie. Nice solid start to the round. Tee to green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong. Rich, there's great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman, Nicholas over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Back on the tee here at East Lake, fifth hole, 520-yard par 4. And now the fifth hole and a challenging par 4 here. It is 520 yards long, and Frank, it rewards precision off the tee.
This is one of the narrowest fairways on the golf course, Rich. Not only that, your tee shot's blind, so you're not going to know where that ball finishes up. Fairway also tilts right to left, so you're going to have to hit that tee shot down the right side.
All right, Frank, as we look at this approach shot here at the fifth at East Lake, give our player a sense of what's the right angle of attack.
Well, this is normally a par 5 for the amateurs, so it's normally set for a pitch shot. Consequently, as a long par 4, you can allow that ball to release and just use the general contours of this green that send the ball to the left.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. The sixth green here at East Lake Golf Club, tracing back to the original Tom Bendelow design that opened back in 1908, built as the green for the par 5 16th, a Donald Ross rerouting 5 years later made it the target for a par 3 on the front 9.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, and trying for another one today.
Oh, another one goes in.
Par 4 7, slight dogleg to the left, 434 yards.
That's a ginormous tee shot.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. Par yesterday, now for birdie.
Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie, and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance. Here at the eighth, again, this is not an especially long hole, but it requires some thinking. It's a strategic golf hole, 405-yard par 4, and it doglegs to the left, so position is key.
Rich, that tee shot there has shortened up this hole considerably. It's made a tough par 4 into, well, we'll see, but it looks like a very birdieable hole now.
You hit it right where you want. Now he has a good chance to attack that hole location. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. 14 feet to the hole. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. And you're not going to birdie every hole.
Hard putt, soft hands, beautiful roll. Now to hole number 9, 600-yard par 5, and it's the first par 5 of the round. Beautiful looking shot right here. Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Did a nice job with that putt. Good read, good speed. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. Setting up to start the back 9 here, and if it's anywhere near as good as the front 9, Frank Hill will be very happy with his score at the end of the day.
Yeah, the hardest thing right now is to just keep doing the same thing without focusing on the score.
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that.
Early part of this second 9, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
Oh, I thought he had that. Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
That's a bogey, but still in the lead.
We start to see shots in hand really valuable.
Moving on now to the 11th and another par 3. Frank, this one just under 200 yards.
It does play a little bit uphill, and really it's like a V-shaped green. Those two front bunkers really pitch the front of that green in. Hole actually gets a little easier the further the flag goes up the green. It's a little wider, and the chances of having an uphill putt increase.
See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Most players will hit fairway woods or long irons off the tee on this downhill par 4. There's an overhanging tree and some deep rough on that left side of the fairway. That makes this hole really tough if you're coming in from the left side. The right setting, well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face, so it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday.
Oh, good roll, good putt.
Now at the par 4 13th, and this one is all you want. Good, challenging tee shot, and then you need to put the ball in the right spot on the green. It slopes from back to front, and this one will require a player to be dialed in.
There's always advantage of hitting it further than most, Rich, and straighter than most. When you put the two together, it's just straight up a head start.
Good swing, good shot yet again. Had a birdie here yesterday in there close. Great opportunity for another one. And getting ready for the putt. Man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts.
Now it's that sneaky distance.
Frank, a par here, that's just fine. Back here at the par 4 14th, we're ready to tee off. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up? It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Wow, what a shot.
What are the chances of making it from there?
Now getting settled over the ball here at the 15th. East Lake, second of the par 5s on the course, 525 yards. That ball's run out certainly over 300 yards, Frank. Call it about 310. What a spectacular shot that was. He'll have a look at eagle. Frank, how rare would this be if this putt drops?
Well, this is I'd like to say once in a lifetime, but on the odd occasion we do see back-to-back eagles. But it certainly is something to watch.
You have to make those from that distance. That hurts. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. This picturesque hole providing a commanding view of the Atlanta skyline and East Lake Golf Club. The fairway narrows to 25 yards in width, 278 yards from the tee, making driving accuracy a premium on this long par 4. From here, a mid to long iron is needed to reach the green. Two large bunkers await errant approaches into a large receptive green that slopes yet again from back to front. Excellent drive, Frank, right where you want to be. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Just 2 holes left here at East Lake. Frank, we have another par 4 set at 455 yards. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from that.
Well, that's how you play the game, right there. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? Count that. That's a birdie. On to the finishing hole here at East Lake Golf Club. Not many courses end with a par 3. It's always a fun finishing hole. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
And it makes the green in regulation. Well, a missed opportunity, no doubt. Clean this up with a tap. Continues to roll the ball very well. Just a tremendous week of golf, and that, my friend, is a winner right there.
Yeah, and he should be proud of himself, too. It took golf of the highest quality to beat this high-quality field, and that is something that you will remember for a long, long time.
EA Sports and the United States Golf Association are proud to present a national championship. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the U.S. Open Championship.
I tell you, there's long and long, and that, with a little bit of breeze behind, it's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
On the green, And a chance for birdie here on the first hole. Getting set now over the putt.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Just a couple of feet. Even par early on. Second hole now here at Chambers Bay in the U.S. Open. Frank, it's a relatively short par 4.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's easy, though. This is more of a strategic hole. You want to lay the ball up around sort of 270, 280 yards. Avoid that bunker on the left. It is going to leave a short iron in, but the hole bends to the left as well as the slope of the land is right to left. Got to take that into account.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Good birdie right there, moving to third place on the leaderboard. At the third tee now, Frank, and what are we staring at here?
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so be very, very cautious on where the flag is. Anything in the middle of the green you can putt to the corners. Well, if you can call them corners. More like ragtails, but beautiful par 3. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Somehow that managed to miss the bunker, Frank.
Yeah, that looked like it was sand for sure.
Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
That was a nice birdie, and no doubt he's feeling pretty good about his position on this leaderboard.
A series of good holes in a row has got him to this point.
Frank, the fourth hole here at Chambers Bay is the kind of par 4 that says, emphatically, U.S. Open.
Yeah, it's not a rarity these days to have par 4s that are around 500 yards. This is just slightly shy of that. Once again, it's a stiff tee shot. You avoid trouble left and right. A little bit of a bend to the right on this hole, but don't be fooled by that. If anything, the drive has to be hit down the left side.
He just blasted that one down the fairway. Out there about 325 yards. Good looking shot right here. Good clean contact and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Once considered the best PGA teaching pro in the country, our featured golfer makes birdie and now sits comfortably inside the cut line. Fifth hole here at the U.S. Open. Frank, why do they call it free fall?
I guess because you can make a mess here. You just keep going down. Bunkers left and right. There's acres of sand on the left and right. And just one little measly bunker. But it's smack bang in the front of the screen.
And a huge elevation change from tee to fairway.
That's an absolute beauty.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
About 25 feet from the cup. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. You've got to be kidding me. That was right on the edge.
I tell you, he wants a do-over there.
Just a little tap in here.
And another good par.
Out to the sixth hole now where the action is underway. Let's check in on our featured golfer. Frank, I've been impressed with the play to this point early in the round.
Yeah, it's solid without being spectacular, and that's actually a huge compliment.
We knew it right away. Picked up the tee, didn't even look at it. We can see it. It's perfect, right down the middle of the fairway. Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. So close.
And yet it still counts for another shot.
Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Nice par to remain 3 under. Well, Frank, this is what a U.S. Open is all about. A long, tough par 4 up the hill.
Yeah, just a beast. And it's a dogleg ride on top of that. There's more humps and bumps and all this than a dermatologist would ever dream of down there.
Can't ask for much more here at the 7th. He has hit a good one. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Wow, what a day. Every green hit in regulation. Behind this putt for a birdie. Methodically starting to climb the leaderboard now. 4 under par for the tournament with yet another birdie. Frank, we know we're at a U.S. Open. 500-yard par 4s, and here a better than 600-yard par 5 at the 8th.
Yeah, you need a missile really off the tee to be able to reach this par 5 and 2, and not a single bunker really on this hole. So this is just long every stretch of the way. The fairway actually looks a little bit narrower than what it is. There's a little bit more fairway than actually what meets the eye at first. Second shot.
Ready for his third shot. Needs to hit this close. Pretty good shot right there, about 10 feet away, setting up the putt for birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Excellent read for birdie to move to 5 under for the tournament.